Welcome back, mi gente. I am back and we are doing the end of the month for September. So before we move on, I just want to say that I paid off all my bills. But I jumped the gun. So let's get to this, and I'll let you know what happened at the end of the towards the end of this video when I get to that. So for our penny savings challenge, we are saving this year. I did already mark some of the stuff. So in this coin, I already counted it because I wanted to save time. But we have $13 exactly. How does that happen? How do you have an exact amount, right? So I already selected what I did over here, again, for time's sake. I went ahead and did that. So we're coloring in 359, 360, and 361. And then up here, we are going to color in 220 because it was $13 exactly. Let's go ahead and separate that. Again, I take out my pennies and I put it in a separate jar. So Poppy will probably fast forward this because I'm just going to dump it in the jar. Okay. Oh, here we go. Grand total, $75.19. I can't remember what we had earlier, but that's what we have today. All right. Let's move that to the side. And my pennies, I already put those in the jar. This is broken, so I just dump my pennies in there. And there we go. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we color those in, and there we go. All right, I'm just going to fold this over, and we're going to go into our monthly binders. So for the end of this month, we made some changes with some of the stuff that we had here. We added money. That's what we did. So we have $30 now in events and $6 in eating out, because that was one that we added. We did take away family because I ended up combining family with events because that's where exactly it was going to anyways. All right. We started our pantry and preps. We did have one, and then we ended up getting half a pig, and then we ended up putting the rest towards bulking up our pantry. So that's what we did with that. So now we're at 75 because we went to 0. Health, we added, we did take out some money. It was 120 last month, and now it is at 85. We took out some money for the cold medications, things that we were running low, different pain medications. So that's what we did on that one. Miscellaneous, we're still at 25 for that. Christmas, and that was the Lisa Grateful Me one. We did end up finishing that challenge, and that $48 went to the children's ministry that Poppy and my son donate to. So this is now at $0. Holidays, we finished up the collab with Lisa Grateful Me, Donna Powered by Creativity, and the Crafty Saver. We saved $110, and that also went to, half of that went to our next year's holiday binder, and some of that went to our Christmas fund. Future travel and graduations, those gifts, we got $50, and that is considered our Aloha. I should have put that here, Aloha. Anyways, Kids Camp has $35, and we just started that this month, or last month. So we have $35 in there. The birthday party, the birthday binder for the kids, we are at $220 for that. Now this is going into our long term. Now our long term is, you'll see some changes on here because these are going to be put on hold. Well, 3 or 4 of them are being put on hold until the beginning of the year. But we had, at retirement, we had $230. Now we are at $528. I have been putting some money on the side. I also do electronic transfers as well. Month ahead had $4,778. And it is now, I don't know the total of that, but I did something with that, you guys. I paid my bills. Not that I just paid my bills, I paid off some credit cards, and I'll tell you why later. Homestead is at from 60 to 157, so we are making some great progress here. Home improvement, that was home improvement and miscellaneous. We have 110 on that one. Pepper's personal, because we moved this to the cruise, we now have $30. And Costco has 10, because that is another one that I added. For Costco, because I didn't want to use my grocery money for that, because it's mostly house goods, toilet paper, paper goods, dog food, things like that. So Costco, we started a new envelope for that. Car maintenance, we were at 125, now we are at 155. Making progress, and that's what we want to see. Christmas envelopes are now at $275. And I do have $25. I think I did add another $25 to that. So I think we are at actually $75. But you'll see that next month. All right. Life celebrations. We started up at 70. We are now at 180. Beef. We started a new beef envelope, and that beef envelope now has a whopping $20. Okay, we did finish the kids travel binder. Travel, that was for passports, so we are now at 0 on that. We're gonna go ahead and start saving up for camp for my kids, and I call them kids because they're my children, but they're actually teenagers. Concha is gonna be 18 next year. Hambone is 15, so they're not little kids, they are my teenagers. Okay, our Christmas cruise is at $325. We've been, I think we started out at not at $330. We ended up paying off the cruise, but we ended up moving our leftover or rollover money into our spending money. So we are at $325 on that. And you guys, I am so proud of myself for this. Some I had to take away, you know, when it comes to my everyday binders, and some I added money to. A few are going to go on hold until the first of the month, but I am happy at where I'm at. Do I wish I had more in everything? Yes, of course. Am I happy with the progress that I'm making? Yes, I am, because it was something that I wasn't able to do maybe a year or two ago. I I love writing it down because I can see the progress. I can see where the money's going. And I don't know if I told you, I had to add savings trackers in my my envelopes because I would go in there and I don't know if you guys, this is why I cannot count on camera, because I would go in there and exchange bills, you know, do a condensing, and then I would forget how much money was in there. And instead of going back and counting everything on the savings challenge, I decided to put a tracker in there. And no lying, Poppy, Poppy had to sit with me, and it took nearly half a day to go through my binder and fix everything because I muffed it up. Muffed it up, you guys. But thank you, Poppy, for doing that with me. It took a minute. Anyways, so I'm happy with that. Now we are going to move on to our debt repayment. So excited. A little sad, but so excited. So let's bring this back over here. Chase Prime, we did pay that off. Yes, we did. We paid that off at the beginning of the month, and now we are at $0. Cha-ching. Okay. Mission Lane, we paid it off, you guys. We paid it off. City double cash card, we paid that one off too. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay, so before I move on, because that's it, monthly, I was making the snowball payments to Mission Lane and my double cash card. But I felt like I was going nowhere because every time I made a payment, I felt like all of it was going to the percentage rate, or it was just overwhelming. And I was trying to stay on top of it and making that extra payment, and it just felt like it was going nowhere. So I sat down with Poppy and we talked about, you know, what I could do, because I wanted to be debt-free at the beginning of this year, because this is my second time running my charge cards up by charging everything. And I didn't want to be in that position again come the first of the year. So I made an executive decision to use my month ahead, my 6 months, because I do have my emergency fund. I didn't write that in there, but it's already in there. But I use this to pay off my bills. Now, I know that some of you may think that that is not a good idea, but I feel very confident that I can build that back up like I'm doing with the rest of my savings challenges. And if I did it one time, just like my debt, if I did it one time, I did it again, and that way she learns. But if I saved up that much money one time, I know that I can do it again, and this time it would be debt-free. So I am super, super stoked about this. I am super happy, and I'm gonna make sure that my cards are not being used anymore. And that brings us to our monthly with YouTube. And you know what, Costco bit me in the butt because Costco charges came out this month. So in the beginning of the next year, this is what I'm planning on doing. And I told you I was going to do something new. I've seen other YouTubers do that, but they start saving up for the yearly fee for YouTube, Hulu, Stash, for Costco. And I think that I'm going to incorporate that next year. So I'm going to bring out a new binder and do that, or revamp my binders and do that to incorporate that. I don't want to, you know, like with Costco, Costco is every year, and I knew that it was coming up. I just didn't know when. And I could have had this money saved up. But being new to budgeting and the budgeting community, and not really seeing that and just always putting it on the card, I've learned a different way. And not only the one person that comes to my mind that I see her faithfully doing that is Kathy Cash and Coins. She was one of the first people, and Lisa Grateful Me are one of the first people that I ever subscribed to or even watched. But I'm going to start doing that with my subscriptions. And with groceries, I do have a Walmart subscription to that. But I think that I'm going to go ahead and let that go too once that comes back around. I just don't want to be tempted to put any more thing on groceries. And yeah, I know I've said this before, but it's becoming more and more prevalent for me to have that savings somewhere else and not put it into my, or put my trust in not in credit cards, because you just never know when you won't be able to pay for that anymore, and just pay everything cash. Hence all this change that I got. So that is what I have, you guys. I am so excited that these are paid off. That means more money can go into my savings challenges, or what I'm doing. My son is getting me together with their financial advisor, financial planner, I guess you can call him. I'm not sure exactly what he is, but I will have some an appointment with him, and we'll see how this is going, because I'm a single mom and I have living off a single income. I think that going that route would help me out and give me some more focus, because we are planning on, investing in property and land, and we want to make sure that I am financially healthy as well. So that's what I have for you today. I don't think I missed anything. We counted our change. Yeah. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining me on this journey, paying those bills off. I feel so much better, and especially if the first of the year. I won't be putting anything for Christmas on credit cards or anything like that. So I'm excited about this journey, this new year coming up. I'm excited for the end of this year, actually, because we are okay. I do again have the let me pull this out. I do have my, making a lot of noise over here. I do have my Christmas savings. Again, this will be going into our Christmas gifts, but not only that, but it will help supplement the kids' children's binder as well. Yeah, we're halfway there. So I'm just going to keep stuffing it until I can't stuff anymore, and then I think we can get this done. And if we don't, it's no biggie, because we are completely okay. Thank you for subscribing. And if you guys haven't seen our freebies down below, please go ahead and check the description down below. We do have a circus freebie, and we have a be prepared freebie. I think that when I first started, freebies were very important to me because I didn't have any money to and I hunted those down, and it got me to new channels and new people, new ways of doing things. So again, thank you for being here. Be happy and let it be. Bye.